Ah! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shark Gaming Plays. Today, we're going to be playing a little bit of World of Warcraft, going back in time. It feels like I haven't played this game. Well, technically, I played the game when Warlords released for about a month because I got a 1 month for free, and beyond that, I didn't play since Wrath. Well, I haven't played since Wrath. Played a lot of World of Warcraft during Wrath. Played a female orc warrior named what was her name? It was, hold on, it'll come to me. Female orc warrior named like Beverly or something. I don't remember. I think it was something like Beverly. Well, that is not the case this time. Our lovely young warrior today, also a female warrior, happens to be a blood elf named I'm a Barbie Gur. I'm a Barbie Gur in my Barbie Wur. That is what we are playing. And the idea, the thought process, the thing we're doing today, and probably in the next few weeks, months, etc., is trying to decide on whether or not I am going to want to actually get back into World of Warcraft. Whether or not I'm going to want to pre-order the new expansion, Legion, and of course play the new hero class. What is this nonsense going on with my headset? Okay, I really need like a new headset or something. It just tangles itself for no reason. Just gets all tangled up for no reason at all. Anyways, the Demon Hunter looks pretty fun. Not gonna lie, I do miss the sanctioned PvP that World of Warcraft is known for. It's something that I participated in large quantities during my World of Warcraft career. Yeah, we'll see. If I do pre-order, I'm going to use the 100-point boost, level boost, to level this character up to 100, and then do I need to go up here? I think I need to go up here, and then I will go and probably do the same thing, get a second level boost for the Demon Hunter once it's available, because I am not going to want to level. One thing about games in general that I've, or not necessarily games, but MMOs in general, is that they don't separate PvP and PvE. So they force you, what am I looking for? Looking for a bundle of fireworks. They force you to go through the process of leveling to get to the maximum level so that you can then PvP effectively. Now, there are certain games like this when you are able to set up your character in a way to where you can PvP effectively at lower levels, and some people enjoy that. In fact, in the meantime, while I'm deciding on whether or not I want to level this character, I might actually do just that. Just turn off, if you can still turn off experience, before I hit level 20, and just PvP at the lowest bracket for a while I just make my decision. Seriously though, who am I looking to talk to? Who has the fireworks? I don't remember. I don't know. Assume it's this guy? Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of all this trash. Secondly, the new thing I found out. We'll trash it. I don't care. We'll trash it. Another thing I have found out recently is that you no longer have to pay to play the game. You can save up your gold and buy in-game time with in-game gold. That is huge as far as playing World of Warcraft. It's like I no longer feel like I can justify playing the game or paying to play the game but all of a sudden I can very easily justify paying or playing to play the game, playing to pay to play the game, playing to pay the playing of the game. Yeah. Let's go do this one. Now, there's a lot of things that have changed. Now, one of the reasons why I quit to begin with after World of Warcraft or after Wrath of the Lich King was because that was when they severely simplified the game. For those of you who are relatively new to the game, this isn't necessarily something that you would have noticed or know about because you didn't get to experience, but the talent point system that they have now, it's not even close to the uh, depth that it used to once have. Now, I believe that they actually changed it over to the new system for two reasons. One, it kind of people were doing cookie cutter stuff anyways. Like you would see 3 or 4 different builds, and that's all anyone ever did. It's like, all right, well, if you're not going to deviate and do your own stuff, well, we'll just take all that away from you anyways, and here you go. Here's like 4 choices. The other thing was since it simplified it so much, it made it easier for other people to get into the game at a more rapid rate. Which brings me to another thing. How much easier this game is compared to the last time I played. Like, the first time I played this area right here was scary. This little spot right here was scary with normal weapons, non what are they called? The ones that are account bound rather than character bound, and you can give them to your characters. I don't remember what they're called anymore. But this area was scary. You could die. I'm walking around one-shotting everything right now. Like, I walk around Mortal Strike, which one you didn't get to like level 30 or 40 anyways at the time. But I walk around, charge something in, dead. It's literally dead as soon as I press that button. That is not something... Oh my. Christopher H.A. Caraway has commented on something, I don't know, something on Facebook. Anyways, the game, not only was it simplified, but it was made drastically easier. Now, I don't mind it being easy, honestly, because I don't care that much about leveling. I don't care that much about PvP. What I care about, I don't care about PvE. I don't care about raiding and stuff like that. What I care about is PvPing. Now, one thing I'm reading is that all of a sudden, this game is absolutely riddled with cheaters, with hackers and stuff like that. Now, that is not anything new, to be fair. When I first played this game, when I first started, speed hacking was all over the place. People would, you'd see someone zoom by you all of a sudden at speeds faster than a mountain. They're not even on a mountain. You're like, dear Lord, what is happening? I don't understand. So the hacking has always been a thing. Botting has always been a thing. Multi-boxing has always been a thing. So my question is not whether or not it exists, but whether or not it's as much of an epidemic. There it goes. As much of an epidemic as people are making it out to be, or are more people just now realizing that it's a thing and making light of it? The question is it so bad that it's going to ruin PvP for me? That's something I'm not going to be able to answer. I don't think anyone can tell me anything that will actually make me feel better or worse one way or the other. I'll actually have to experience it myself. So that's not something, not a question. It's rhetorical, more or less. But the game just overall simplified and easier and I don't know if I will be able to enjoy it as much as I once did. We'll have to see. Um, if I can rock around, raffle stomp people, and 1vx people all day long, then I might, and I'll probably have fun. I mean, regardless, that's one thing about PvP is like when you walk around and you feel so powerful because you can uh, go in and 2 to 3 shot some people. But that again, at the same time, that's part of the problem. That's part of the issue of people or of game developers not separating PvP from PvE. The best geared PvPers have raid gear. They have 2 or 3 pieces of raid gear. What am I looking for? Spring paw appetizers. That's what I'm looking for. Spring paw appetizers. Okay. You're taking all my money, yo dog. Yo dog. And then we go back to town. Okay. So, what was I saying? My brain hurts. Like all this right here. I don't know what it is. Sinuses probably. Like I woke up with sinuses real bad this morning. So, we are going to take some time, play the game. Now, when Overwatch comes out, I would imagine automatically my World of Warcraft content is going to suffer. So, again, I'm not fully committed to playing World of Warcraft just yet. I am, right now, trying to get as much video content for my move on December 11th, where I don't know when I'm going to be able to actually start streaming and recording again, and I want to have as much content up and ready to go, scheduled in for release. So all I have to do is click on YouTube and go, hey, publish, or schedule it, one of the two. Ow. So since World of Warcraft is free up to level 20, you might as well play it, Yeah, it's still in the end, it's still the same game. Like I haven't done the Blood Elf starting zone probably in years, literally years. And I'm walking around, I know pretty much where everything is. There's a couple things where I'm like, I don't remember where that such and such thing is, but it's okay. Oh yeah, now remember, here it is. I have found it. Huzzah! Go me. So, I mean, it's like, I played this game so much over the course of 8-ish years, from vanilla up into Wrath, and then off and on since Wrath. Like, I played a little bit of Kata, I played a little bit of Warlords, I played a little bit of Pandera. I played more Cataclysm than Pandera or Warlords. So that's part of where the question comes from. It's like, will I get enough entertainment value out of playing World of Warcraft to justify wanting to continue to play through Legion? And what am I looking for here? Suntouch Special Brew? You don't seem like someone that would have Suntouch Special Brew. This actually seems like a death trap. We'll just leave. Might have been this way. You, sir. You have the Suntouch Special Sprue. Oh, it's so expensive. I had my first gold. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Yep. Yes. Yes. Where's my Suntouch Special Brew? My Suntouch Special Brew. I don't see it. I don't know. Don't know. While we're here, we might as well bank our items here. I am going to try during this time frame to also this is the bank, and that's AH, right? There's 2 on this map. I'm going to try and I'm currently in need of 37,000 gold to be able to pay for at least 1 month of game time. I'm going to try to not or try to uh, go around paying to actually play the game. Oh, look at you, fancy pants. How do you have a 99, level 99 demon when you're only level 91? This doesn't make any sense to me. Missing something there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, the side of my head.
Dark times will pass.
I'll dark your times. And we can pass those off. If you know what I mean. Boom.
Remember the sun well.
Boom, boom. I really wish the I button was still the button that opened up all the things. Eventually I'll have to like rebind stuff because really 1 through equal sign does not work. My fingers are not that even close to being that long. You can't place efficiently that way. That's just silly. Apparently I'm a terrible skinner because I ruined all these leather scraps. Gotta duct tape them back together. Now, if I actually decide to continue my escapades in the world of and/or Warcraft, I will actually what's that? It's a bear master. It's a bear. I will actually end up probably, it's not 100% set in stone yet, but I will probably end up streaming with a group of people on this server, Emerald Dream. Most likely we'll do mostly PvP, arena, stuff like that. But we'll probably do some other things like I would imagine that we will probably raid. You know, best in slot items are oftentimes in raids, or the raid, there's usually a special PvP item that you have to get through a quest. For example, in Wrath of Lich King, it was a ring. I believe it was a ring before that as well. I think it's always a ring, unless they changed it. There's always a special ring that's upgradable as you get farther into like the actual raiding, and get some sort of, you have to get some sort of item or a bit points or some currency or something to level it up, etc., etc. Usually that's the one of the best in slot rings. The other thing, usually there's a best in slot, at least one best in slot item, like a pants or something. Like when Wrath of the Lich King, I had PvE pants, PvE weapon, and a PvE ring. And you only needed as a warrior, you only needed a specific amount of was it resolution? Does it even exist anymore? How do I get to my stats? Character stats? Do we have character stats still? How does one open this? Those are friends. I don't want to talk to my friends. I don't know. No. We can play some Warzone. We can play some Warzone Gulch, level 12. What's up? Play casual. I like how they've renamed it to casual. That's very fitting. No. 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 New. No. I know there's a way to see your character stats. There we go.